Hello everybody, this is Orange and welcome to my Abyss. And it's time for my October 2021 manga haul. Baby! October is my favorite month of the year because I love me some Halloween, I love me some spookiness, some creepiness. Last this month, didn't really collect anything that was outright horror, but I still collected a good amount of things. I think this is about maybe 11 different manga. Slim Pickens when it comes to series. It's pretty it's like three different series, but like, good manga is good manga. So let's get started to see what we got. Firstly, we got some Claymore. We got volumes 11 through 15 of Claymore. Claymore is currently the long running series that I'm working on completing right now. I like focusing on like one completed long running series to actually like collect volumes of. Like last time it was Tagami Bachi, now it's Claymore. And I think I have 12 issues left. I think it's 27 issues in total, so I'm slowly making my way towards that. Hope to get to that soon because I love me some Claymore. Claymore's a classic. I like the anime too. It ended off with like an anime original ending, which, can be hit or miss. The Claymore ending's a bit miss, the manga or the anime ending at least, but I love the manga. The manga's super good, super fun. I adore it. I adore Helen. She's my favorite character. I adore Claire. I love the entire cast. The entire cast is good. I love Claymore. Good horror, good monsters, good actions. Good action. I recommend it. I'll show off the fun little covers we got of here. The covers are beautiful to adapt on your shelf. I love how a lot of them have like silver highlights because they're silver-eyed warriors, so we need those. Yourself a nice Claire. I love this, and this is also like past the point of the anime too. So we have some original stories as well. And this one I was actually super surprised to see. This is my first library binding, so it's hardcover. So what libraries do sometimes, I've never seen this in any of my local libraries. Apparently this is the thing they do. I've seen it from like other manga tubers, but like apparently this is the thing libraries do. None in my area do. But they like go in and dissect the pages of a book, and then they just glue it into a hardcover version of it. And I've never seen this before, and because I got this used, I forgot which website, I think it was Thrift Books or Abe's Book that I got this from. But like, it's a library copy, it's a library binding, and I'm so surprised to see that. I've never seen one of these before, and I guess I own one. I don't know, I think it's cool, I think it's rad. I like having stuff as hardcover. Super interesting, I think. So you're surprised to see my baby's first library binding. Wow! And then, of course, volume 15 of Claymore. And that's all the Claymore I got. And then up next, because I try to collect a little Tezuka each month, because I want to see if I can get an entire Tezuka collection. Osamu Tezuka, if you've seen any one of my videos, you'll probably see me mention that man's name at least once. Or if you know about anime and / horror manga, you know that name. Grandfather of anime, grandfather of manga. I love collecting Tezuka stuff. I think it's super interesting. In this one, we got a Record of the Glass Castle. Yeah, I said that right. Another print by Platinum Manga, who they're like a smaller manga printing thing, and they mostly do Tezuka stuff. I just like seeing more Tezuka stuff being printed. There are a lot of Tezuka licenses I've noticed like popping up. Like I think there's is it Kodansha? I don't know, but there is going to be a company that's going to be printing some like Tezuka stuff like next year. So I think like Princess Knight, like Otakirihito, Apollo's Song, which is great. Despite Tezuka being, grandfather of manga, a lot of his stuff can be harder to find in America, and a lot of it, or even in the West even, a lot of his stuff isn't even like published outside of Japan either. So I'm hoping that eventually we'll get like his entire library, like at least printed. Like I think that would be great. Even his more obscure works, because the man wrote a lot, and going through like his like MAL page, MAL, my anime list, I have one of those too. I scroll through it and I'm like, wow, this man wrote so much, and like half of it like never passed like 10 chapters. you knew that. Yeah, but this is a Record of Glass Castle, one of his adult ventures, because the man mostly is known for like Astro Boy and like Kitty series, which I do adore, but he did also write a fair share of like mature series. I think this like is probably on like his better end of like mature series. Like it's not an anthology story. A lot of his like mature stories are anthologies. This one tells a story straight through. And I actually ended up liking it a whole bunch. I was surprised because his work can be hit or miss, at least for me sometimes, but I do like collecting it. I like collecting Tezuka. It's what my heart says. And I think it's great. More Tezuka manga, please. Platinum Manga. Good job printing out stuff. Good job printing out Tezuka for the Tezuka fans out there. And then the last series is, I wanted to finish up, let me grab that, House of Five Leaves. Because it's only 8 volumes, and I really adore the art style of House of Five Leaves, and the story in general. It's really low-key. It's a samurai story. It's really good. I really like it. I'm just gonna mumble this one like, wow. I sure do love it. I do love it. It's, and I haven't had the entire thing collected. I love the artwork in House of Five Leaves. I love the covers too, if you can see that beautiful stuff. I'll scroll through them. Just wow. They're so pretty. And the artwork in it is like super unique and rough as well. I love myself a really rough, like, manga aesthetic look. Let's see if I can find, like, yeah, I love the covers. These are gonna look so good on my shelf. But, like, I love the artwork in this series. Like, the faces are super unique. If anything, they look like fish. Is that everything? They have, like, super wide apart eyes and them lips. I'm gonna try to cover up a lot of shit, so a lot of stuff so, like, you don't see too much, but, like, it's great. I really think the art style is super unique and expressive and fantastic. I love it. I love myself a good unique art style, and I love myself a good unique story. Short story too, it's only 8 volumes. Pick it up if you have a chance. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And that's all they wrote. We have this amount of manga collected this month for October. Nothing downright spooky, sorry about that. Like, nothing really came to my mailbox for pre-orders for spooky manga, which I was surprised at. You should release spooky manga in October. Get the spooky spirits going, Viz. I know you're releasing so much Junji Ito, like in every other month, which I do adore. Do adore me some Junji Ito. Are they reprinting Cat Diary? I think they are. I don't know if I'll pick that up. Because they do have the softcover release from a few years ago, and I think they're reprinting it. And I'm surprised to see that, so maybe, who knows? I already own the book. But yeah, that's all I got for October. Onward to November. Thank you for watching this video, and everyone please have a lovely night.